a higher scoring game with Alabama putting a lot of points on the board, really woodshedding Georgia. And in this series, we've seen Alabama woodshed Georgia plenty of times over the years. And we've seen Nick Saban woodshed his assistant coaches plenty of times over the years as well. But we saw him also lose to one of his assistant coaches, his ex-assistant coaches this year, losing to Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M. Well, in this one, I just think this one's going to be a lower scoring game. When we saw Georgia play Alabama in the national championship a few years ago, Georgia had the game won, and they basically did it by controlling the ball, running the football. Look for them to try to do that here as well. I like the under in Alabama, Georgia as our first pick of today's show. Our second pick of today's show, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's keep fading those Brooklyn Nets as favorites. How lousy are these guys when it comes to laying points? I mean, a really good team, on the court, and of course all those star players, but when it comes to covering spreads, no bueno. 0-6 against the number in their last 6 as favorites. We know they're on the road in this one. They're not at home, so we can't use that awesome streak that we have going, but we'll use this one. We'll take the Portland Trailblazers plus the bundle of points at home on the back-to-back. The Blazers, by the way, 4-0 against the number in their last 4 back-to-back games. I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers as our third pick of today's show. Well, we know when the Kings lose, they lose in bunches, and right now they are losing in bunches, including last night, losing to the Portland Trailblazers in Portland. Oh, man, the bleeding has begun. We see this so many times from the Kings. I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers. That'll be a third pick that we're doing in just 5 minutes. Of course, if you're looking for my best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, PickDawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. Of course, we also have our YouTube Premium. Just click the Join Now button below this video. But of course, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get rolling with more of our 7 free picks. Do it in just 5 minutes. We got the Detroit Pistons against the Utah Jazz. Hey, the Jazz are a good team, but historically, over the last several years, when the Jazz are laying more than 4 or 5 points, they're normally not a very good bet. They win games, don't cover spreads. We got the same thing going on here. Last year, they kind of bucked that trend when they got the best record in the NBA. But I'll tell you, this year, they're not bucking any trend. I'm taking the Detroit Pistons and the points. That'll be our fourth pick. Just 5 minutes. Gonna head over to college basketball. Omaha taking on Kansas City. This should be an interesting game, but the thing about this one is Omaha getting way too many points. And, the thing is, this one, I think it's basically a coin flip. Any way you slice this game, it's a coin flip, as to who's gonna win. But getting points here, the bundle with Omaha, why not? I'll take my chances. That's our 5th pick that we're doing of our 7 picks in just 5 minutes. Cruising right along. Of course, put your picks in the comments of here. You guys have picks? Put it before. Of course, always before is better than after. This way we can take a look. I tell you, I get some really good insight sometimes from these comments. So be sure to keep them coming. And of course, smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel. Hit our premium. And of course, if you want our best bets, over at PickDawgz.com. Also, be sure to check out all of our sportsbook offers we have there under our betting tools. Our betting tools are the best on the planet. We have added sportsbook offers into there as well. So we are really rolling it up. It's going to get bigger and better. Like I say, our betting tools right now look about like this. They're going to look like this. So every day, a work in progress. Our next bet, I'm going with Navy here, -9 against Lafayette. Those of you that haven't been taking notice here, Lafayette absolutely stinks. They always have stunk, and they continue to stink really bad this year. This Navy team is not bad at all. In fact, they beat Virginia earlier this season. They're 10-4, 5-2 against the number on the road, 7-2 against the number in the last 9 games. Lafayette's just 1-4 straight up at home. They absolutely stink. You guys know I hate teams that don't play defense. 332nd ranked defense for the Leopards up against Navy. 19th ranked defense. It's all middies in this one. Our last pick of today's show, I'm taking Oregon State. I think they beat Oregon outright, but we'll take the 4.5 points down from 6.5. That's our 7th pick. We did it in just 5 minutes. Have a great day, everyone.